Good evening and welcome to Hyderabad. This is Vijayanand Cricket Ground for 55 Sports League Season 11. We are here for the toss of the second semi-final. The winner of this match will be playing the final against Alliance CC. The participants of this second semi-final are VINS Cricket Club and MS Sports. I have both the captains, MD Irfan of MS Sports, Malesh Nani to my right from VINS Cricket Club, along with both the match officials. It's time for the toss. Irfan has the coin. Who will spin it?
Heads.
Heads is the call, and that's tails. So MS Sports have won the toss. What have you decided?
Batting first.
Any specific reason? Or what is the total of कौन सा खड़ा करने के लिए देख रही हैं?
ज़्यादातर चाहूँगा कि 200 रन्स मारेंगे कैसा भी, ताकि विंस टीम अच्छी है चेसिंग के लिए भी, तो 200 रन्स तो चाहिए कैसा भी हमें।
तो आपका बैटिंग स्ट्रेंथ कैसा है पूरा टूर्नामेंट में?
नहीं, बैटिंग तो बहुत अच्छा है हमारा, और फर्स्ट बैटिंग लेने से ही बेनिफिट मिला है हमें। चेसिंग में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम भी था, इस बार से फर्स्ट बैट्स कर रहे हैं, और आज मौसम भी ऐसा है तो बैटिंग इज फर्स्ट अच्छा रहेगा मेरे साथ।
Well, all the best.
थैंक यू।
Malesh, if you had won the toss, what would you have chosen and why?
बॉल फर्स्ट। मैं बॉलिंग पिच लेगा, मैं बोला तो चेजिंग इस अच्छा है, विकेट भी अच्छा है और भी बेटर रहेगा चेजिंग में भी। 200 के अंदर पैक करें तो हम लोग को चेजिंग के लिए बहुत ईजी हो जाएगा।
So आपका टीम में बैलेंस ये है बैटिंग और बॉलिंग का। So which one do you think is more stronger, bowling या
हम
बैटिंग?
लोग के दो अच्छा है, बैटिंग अच्छा है और बॉलिंग भी अच्छा है, दोनों बेटर है। और मेरे हिसाब से हम लोग लास्ट 4 मैचेस से चेजिंग इजीली चेज कर रहा हूँ, इसीलिए हम लोग चेजिंग के लिए जा रहे हैं।
Well, all the best and enjoy the game. So news from the middle. MS Sports have won the toss and elected to bat first. Good evening and welcome to Vijayanand Cricket Ground for 55 Sports League Season 11, organized by Hospital Premier League Association. This is semi-final 2 between two big teams, VINS Cricket Club and MS Sports. The captain of MS Sports, MD Irfan, has won the toss, elected to bat first without any hesitation. They wanted to put a huge total of 200 plus. Both these teams have played against each other once. That MS Sports posted 200 plus score and VINS only made 190. But based on the recent form, VINS Cricket Club is very confident that they can chase even 200 plus score. Match officials for this match: Umpire Jamil standing, and here goes the first ball, right on the money. Mukesh Kumar with the new ball, the leg spinner. Is bowling a medium fast today. Has got 1139 wickets in 823 matches. Very consistent bowler. The best part of his bowling is his economy, 6.41. That's phenomenal in 823 matches. And his best bowling figures: 7 wickets for 4 runs. The openers, M.A. Karim and Abid Azharuddin, left hand right hand combination. And Mukesh is coming around the wicket to the left hander. That one passes the outside edge, very close to the stumps. Has it touched the stumps? By looking at the reaction of the keeper, it looks so. And he goes straight, hammered it away, straight down the ground for a maximum. This is his natural game, Abid Azharuddin. Who's got over 40,000 runs, close to 41,000 runs in 1191 matches. And look at that shot. Just clears it, front foot, leans on it. Goes straight over the bowler's head. Single and a maximum in that over. First over gone, 7 for no loss. First over completed. MS Sports 7 for no loss. Karim is back on strike. He's also a seasoned player. Oh, brilliant. Hits the deck very hard into the body line by Ashish. It's a flat pitch, and that's the area where he is tapping at the moment. There are some cracks and if the ball pitches in that area, it could be dangerous for the batter, because you would not know where the ball would be coming after bouncing from there. Short and slightly wider with some extra bounce. He's talking about Kareem's stats. He's got over 26,000 runs with the strike rate of close to 160. Very aggressive player. Right arm medium fast bowler Ashish. That's a slower bounce outside the off stump. Very dangerous bowler at times. 4 dots to start the over. Immediately Abid wanted to have a word with Kareem. Well, beg your pardon, it's Loknath Naik on strike. Looking at the career stats of Ashish, he played 847 matches, got 902 wickets, a brilliant economy of 6.5. Best bowling figures 5 for 10. Once again, he's able to generate that extra bounce. He swings and misses. Loknath. The best part is he's varying his lengths. You've seen he started off with a short length delivery, aiming straight onto the batter. Then he adjusted the line slightly and bowling a little fuller. Once again, short length. What an over. A maiden from Ashish. Two overs completed. MS Sports, without losing a wicket, they made 7 runs. Mukesh continues, and the keeper is up onto the stumps. Not quite timed, played straight to long on for a single. This is the second semi-final of 55 Sports League, Season 11. Alliance Cricket Club has already confirmed their spot in the finals, and the winner of this match of these two teams will be the second semi-finalist. And what a brilliant delivery that was. Excellent delivery and brilliant work by the keeper as well. And the umpire goes upstairs to check the stumping. They are celebrating already. They are confident. He moves outside the crease. Well, this could be the first wicket. Yes, he is outside the crease. No part of the shoe is inside the popping crease. There should be some part. It should be inside. Well, that's a big blow for MS Sport. Mukesh Kumar draws the first blood. And Loknath was struggling a bit. We've seen the previous over was a maiden. And this one is such a brilliant delivery. He forced the batter to go on the back foot. Though he was outside the crease, he was leaving the stumps, exposing his stumps rather. Let's look at the replay once again. He cleared his front foot, making all his stumps visible. Brilliant work, really, by Sachin, the keeper. Loknath gone for 1 of 11 deliveries. Such a slow start for him. At MS Sports, 8 for 1 in 2.3 overs. New batter is Mohammad Babar, who's got close to 20,000 runs. He needs 61 to reach that milestone. Nice defensive drive by him, keeping the bat straight. Well, that's the problematic area on the pitch. This would trouble the batters. Lot fuller. Is off the mark with a boundary. Beautiful cover drive. Babar. That was overpaced outside the off-stump line. A successful over has come to an end. 5 runs and a wicket in it. MS Sports 12 runs for the loss of 1 wicket after 3 overs. Now this would be interesting. Ashish bowled a maiden. His first over to the right-hander. Now Abid Azharuddin is on strike. Have to see how he deals with that extra bounce. He has the field set up accordingly. It's a deep third. Fielder placed, but missed on the line. Extra runs. This is what happens for the bowlers when there is a left hand right hand combination. Not so easy to adjust the line. Well, Sachin was unhappy. Some useful runs. power play is very crucial. You need to get some good runs in that. That's excellent comeback by Ashish. Ashish to Babar. Another beautiful drive. He read the length early and drives it through covers, beating the fielder in the 30-yard circle. Didn't have to move his feet much. Another one. The fielder dives but could not save the boundary. A cracking square drive. Back-to-back boundaries. The idea was right to bowl a shorter length delivery, but he missed on that length. The line was not that bad. Mostly he bowled that line in his first over. This is even better. A slight fumble by the fielder allows the batter to go for the second run. He may have bowled a maiden over in the power play, but his second over turns out to be very expensive. 16 of the over already, last 2 balls to go. A good change of pace. Very good change. Babar was expecting another quicker delivery. Well, this is absolutely brilliant. Superb piece of batting by Babar. He just waited for the ball. He expected there would be one bouncer. Just waited on it. Used that bounce to his advantage and lifts it in the air. It goes for 6. Towards deep backward point. What a shot that was. A huge over this. 22 runs from it. 4 overs gone. MS Sports 34 runs for 1 wicket. Change in the bowling attack. Mukesh Gilada comes in. The left armer coming over the wicket to the left-hander, and that goes very high, and that's been dispatched over long off. This is the kind of a batter Abid Azharuddin is. Overpitched with a lot of width. That's a huge 6. Mukesh Gilada comes into ball the 5th over and straight away pressure on him. After that maximum. Well, two shot. That goes miles in the air. Mal comes underneath. And he's dropped. Can you believe this? Well. This could be a costly drop. He bowled way too short. Abid miscued it. It comes from the toe end of the bat. The fielder didn't have to move much. It was coming straight to him, but it went way too high in the air. Not an easy catch. Looking into the dark sky, had to keep his eyes on that white ball. It was swirling in the air. And that's been dropped. Excellent comeback by Mukesh Gilada. Brilliant. Started this over with the maximum. Then the next 4 deliveries conceded only 2 runs. And in fact, 1 drop catch as well. Otherwise, it could have been only 1 run. Another shorter length of delivery, a quicker one. Excellent over. Just 8 runs from it. 5 overs gone. 42 for 1, MS Sports. So far, it's a tough competition, tough fight between bat and ball. Mukesh Kumar continues his spell. This is his 3rd over. He's a wicket taker. Conceded only 12 runs and sweeps it in front of the square for 4. Mohammad Babar. Kept very low. We have seen the first delivery, it didn't bounce enough. It went under the bat into the keeper's gloves, straight to. This time he was almost on his knees and sweeps it between deep square and deep mid wicket. Very experienced player. And they got a boundary. Now they want to rotate the strike. And this is what the experienced players do. They do not rely only on boundaries or the big shots. Running between the wickets is equally important as getting the boundaries. Oh, it's been absolutely brilliant. Mukesh Kumar. 2nd wicket for him. And it's the dangerous Abid Azharuddin. He got the life once, but he could not utilize it for long. After that drop catch, he only added 1 run to the scoreboard. He's disappointed. He's gone for 15 of 11 deliveries with a strike rate of 136 plus. Excellent delivery. He didn't have to do too much. Not much of a turn of that delivery. Let's look at it once again. Balls from the backhand. He played a little too early. Passes the outside edge straight onto the stumps. The bails are rattled. What an over so far. MSF is a new batter. He's got close to 35,000 runs in 919 matches. 253 not out was his best score. A bit of yes, no between the batters. It was going straight to Mukesh Gilada, and Babar sent Saif back. Last ball of the power play. Once again, a bit of hesitation by the batters, but eventually they complete the single. Power play completed. MS Sports 48 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, this power play is shared by both the teams. VINS Cricket Club got both the openers out. But at the same time, MS Sports got some runs as well. More than half of the runs were scored by Mohammad Babar himself, who's still in the middle. He's on 26 of 12. This is a high-octane, high-action-packed game. Both these teams are very strong in both bowling and batting. Mukesh Gilada continues. Well, that was too short. Pulled it straight to deep backward square leg for a single. The field is spread. 3 more fielders are out outside the 30-yard circle. Now 50 comes up for MS Sports in 6.2 overs. Well, that's excellent running between the wickets. The slight fumble by the fielder. In fact, they've already decided to go for the second. By the time the fielder recovered, both the batters were almost halfway for the second run. Wide of the long off. It picks the places very well. MS Saif. There was a fielder, but he had no chance. Fielder placed it long off. There's a huge gap between long off and deep cover. And here saving the pads. Should be a leg by, or is it off the bat? It's off the bat. Nine runs of the over so far. Last ball to go. Well, that's the end of 7 overs. $58 for 2 after 7 overs. Babar moved on to 28 of 14 and Saif 9 of 6. Once again, it's change in the bowling attack. Ram Patil. One of the wicket takers, quickest wicket takers of the side. Every single time when he comes to bowl, he takes a wicket in most of the cases. Right arm leg break bowler. He's got 2,069 wickets in 1,350 matches. Those are phenomenal numbers. Best bowling figures, 7 wickets for 8 runs. And there goes Ram Patil. Wicket of the first delivery. What a start. He takes the danger man out, Mohammad Babar. It was going pretty straight, pitching in middle and off. Would be hitting the leg stump. That's a googly. Ram Patil gets a wicket of the first ball. And obviously the batter is not happy. Babar goes for 28 of 15 deliveries. And MS Bose 3 down for 58 in 7.1 overs. Aziz is the new batter and he's off the mark. Once again, both right-handers in the middle. A flighted delivery. Hits it straight. And very well done by both the fielders at long off and long on. Now this could be reviewed. The fielder covered a lot of ground to cut that off. And Jay Nag coming from long on, where he had his hand to it. Well, Jay Nag is outside the boundary rope and he pushed it inside. So that would be a boundary. Well, another one down. Ram Patil, you beauty. This one hitting on the leg stump straight away. That shows how consistent he is. He bowled the first delivery, which would have hit the leg stump itself. And this one is a clean bowl. It's a double blow for MS Sports in this over. Look at that, there's a very little gap between bat and pad. Based on the off stump line, it turned and hits the stumps directly. MS safe is gone. Clean ball by Ram Patil. They're 4 down for 63 in 7.4 overs. And the new batter is M.A. Kareem. Excellent over so far, a dot ball. Eight overs completed, 63 for 4. Akshit comes into ball the 9th over. Akshit Reddy. So spin continues from VINS Cricket Club. It was a brilliant over by Ram Patil. Conceded 5 runs and got 2 wickets. Both set batters, especially the first one, Mohammad Babar, who made 28 runs in just 15 deliveries, and the other one was MS Saif, who made 13 runs in 8 deliveries. And both these batters, Aziz Sufyan and M.A. Karim, both are pretty new in the middle. Well, that was an appeal for leg before wicket. That was missing the stumps, definitely. So now they've been given leg byes. Once again, this was drifting down the leg side. It was a quick run between the wickets. He advanced and defended by pushing it towards a short mid-off. Takes a single. And VINS Cricket Club came back into the game very strongly. 9 overs gone. MS Sports 68 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And Ram Patil continues. Well, he comes down the track, but it was an inside edge. May not go for 4, but they will get a couple of runs comfortably. Is there bat involved? Just have to see the umpire's signal. No, there's no bat involved. So 5, or rather 4 byes. Missed by the keeper, missed by the slip fielder as well. These bowlers have done an excellent job, especially Ram Patil and even Akshit Reddy. Akshit conceded only 3 runs, and now there is a boundary towards a deep backward point. Cuts it nicely. Well, that one pitched outside the off stump line. Ready to deep point. That's a much needed boundary for MS Sports. Well, that one turned a bit too much. It's almost pitched in the middle stump line. Went past through that off stump very closely. Look at that. How close it was. This time he connects. It's in the air. In the gap as well. Over the boundary rope. Well, something to smile about for MS Sports in Ram Patil's over. A quicker shot comes from the middle of the bat. Controlled shot, that was excellent from him. 10 overs completed, 85 for the loss of 4 wickets. And it's time for a short drinks break. '85 for 4 after 10 overs, and Akshit Reddy continues. A brilliant piece of fielding. Another wicket down. Well, Aziz started off too early. A brilliant piece of fielding. And Kareem was halfway down. Well, Mukesh Kumar, the fielder, was very athletic. He played and he did not even wait for the ball to pass that fielder. And he went so far that he cannot come back, and he has given it up. Brilliant. Yes, you deserve those celebrations, Mukesh Kumar. MS Sports lost half their side for 85. The last man to go was Kareem. He's gone for 11 of 7 deliveries. New batter is Muhammad Irfan Ali, skipper. He's got over 13,000 runs in 384 matches. Good strike rate of 166 plus, averaging over 44. And he hits it hard, straight down the ground. A fielder is within the 30-yard circle. Well, it's gone behind the stumps. Third man is in the 30-yard circle. Four leg byes. He moves across the stumps once again, but no contact with the bat. They still have 9 overs and 1 ball to go. And they need a partnership. No need to take these kind of extreme steps. Just 5 of the over and a wicket. 11 overs gone. MS Sports 90 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Mukesh Gilada is back to ball his third. Conceded 18 runs in his first 2. And he cleans him up. Cleans him up. Mukesh Gilada. Sachin had no idea what happened. Well, you might say it's a wrong shot selection. It was coming a lot straighter. He tried to play it across. And look at where he's bowling from. Very wide of the crease. Trying to create that angle into the right hander. In fact, that helmet saved the keeper Sachin. After hitting the top of the off stump, it went straight onto his face. Well, that's 4 for the new batter, Mohammad Irfan Ali. Heads it straight down the ground. That would be another boundary. Excellent shot. Look at the back left of his forehand. Excellent cricketing shot. Brilliant straight drive by Mohammad Irfan Ali. Last man to go was the skipper Mohammad Irfan. He was gone without scoring. And another Irfan replaces him, Mohammad Irfan Ali. And straight away, he's gone for a couple of boundaries. 100 up for MS Sports for the loss of 6 wickets in 12 overs. The current run rate is decent enough, 8.33. But the concerning part for MS Sports is the number of wickets that they have lost. They continue to lose wickets. There are no big partnerships were built. That's a crucial thing. They needed a big partnership in the middle overs. They still have 8 overs to go. They need at least this pair, Irfan Ali and Sufyan, to go for another 4-5 overs at least to post a good total. What they were looking for, they were hoping to get over 200, but at the current run rate they may get only up to 160, 170. And if they lose one more wicket here, that would put them under a lot of pressure, and the run rate might come down even further. Well, this could be another 4. Yes, it is. A boundary towards a deep extra cover. That turned too much. That almost pitched in the off stump line, went way past. It's 6th to 7th stump. Manish Gilada fielding at backward point. So both brothers are playing for VINS Cricket Club. This could be another boundary. The placement is perfect between long on and deep mid wicket. "13 gone." MS Sports 111 for 6. 111 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. That's up in the air. And that's gone out of the park. Such a brilliant shot by Mohammad Azhar Ali. Beg your pardon, it's Irfan Ali. He's been unstoppable. A new ball is needed. He's pitching almost in front of his shoes. Hits on the meat of the bat. The timing is out of this world. Maximum of the first ball. And that's brilliant piece of fielding. Irfan moves on to 25 from 10. In fact, 11. Excellent comeback by Ram Patil. A flighted delivery. Drives to long off for a single. Irfan Ali. Well, that's up in the air and lands safely. Another single to add it to the scoreboard to MS Sports. Last ball of the over. Finishes off with a single. Just 9 of it. 14 overs gone, 120 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. This is the second semi-final of 55 Sports League Season 11, organized by Hospital Premier League Association. And the venue for this wonderful tournament is the iconic Vijayanand Cricket Ground, Hyderabad. Lions Cricket Club has already made it to the finals. And one of these two teams, VINS Cricket Club and MS Sports, whoever wins this game today will play the finals. And so far, none of these teams are giving up. MS Sports lost a few wickets in quick succession. Still there, Malik. It's in the air and dropped. Well, can you believe it? This time it's Mallesh Nani, the skipper. Not happy. Why not? Because it's a big wicket. It's a low catch. Nonetheless, should have been taken. A little partnership in the making. In VINS Cricket Club, dropping their opportunities. A couple of catches were dropped. A few misfields gave a few runs, and this time a whole of 4 runs. Was there an opportunity for Mallesh, the tall man there, standing at third man in the 30-yard circle. Short of a length, he cuts it off. Goes slightly away from him. A slow full toss on the pads. Flicks it. Back-to-back boundaries. Well, this is the kind of partnership that MS Sports needed. And look at the bat speed. How quick he was into the position. Has been marvelous. Muhammad Irfan Ali. He's striking at 200. He's on 36 from 18. Has already hit 6 boundaries and 1 maximum. Excellent piece of fielding. But it needed a direct throw. Slightly expensive by Ashish. 11 runs of it. 15 overs gone. After losing 6 wickets, MS Sports made 131 runs. Ram Patil to finish his spell. He considered 22 runs in his last 2 overs. Overall 27 in 3. Now he's been greeted with a boundary towards deep mid wicket. Uses his feet, played it on the bounce. The connection was superb, timing was excellent. He gets the 7th boundary for himself, and he moves into 40s. Well, this is even bigger. But finds the fielder. It looked like he could not make it, the fielder. But Ram Patil finally breaks the partnership. What a comeback. He's gone for 41 of 21. Once again picked it on the bounce. What a brilliant catch. The fielder is Rahul at long on. He was running towards his right and made sure he kept his eyes on the ball. He was already given 1 life, Irfan Ali, but this time Rahul made sure he doesn't drop him, rather drop his catch. Well, the partnership is broken once again. Will they come back? Continue to keep that pressure on VINS Cricket Club. Just have to wait and see. 2 wickets in his first over and 1 so far in his last over for Ram Patil. The new batter is Sunil Singh, and he's off the mark. He's got close to 8,800 runs in 269 matches. Brilliant strike rate. Well, the new batter is Vikrant Raj. Last ball of Ram Patil for this match. And he finishes off with a single. And finished his spell for 35 runs for 3 wickets in his 4 overs. 16 overs gone. MS Sports 139 for 7. Well, last 4 overs to go. Only 5 bowlers have been used. So all 4 other bowlers have 1 over each. Mukesh Kumar, Ashish, Mukesh Gilada and Akshit Reddy. Now it's Mukesh Gilada. And he's been greeted with a beautiful 6.
A mammoth one. Another ball is needed because that's been sent over the boundary rope towards long gone, out of the park. That's the first maximum for Sufyan. No boundaries for him so far. He faced 16 deliveries without any boundary. But on the 17th one, he gets a maximum. He's just shifting the gears because he knows this is the time to accelerate the scoreboard. Straight to Jayanag at long on. Bowls it short this time. Good variation of length, especially by Mukesh Gilada. Well, that's up in the air, but one bounce to the fielder at long gone. Rahul. Brilliant bowling. You don't get to see most of the spinners bowling too short, but Mukesh Gilada is one such a bowler who doesn't shy away, who doesn't fear of pitching the ball right in the middle of the pitch. That's the reason why he's very successful in getting the wickets. Finishes his spell for 38 runs and a wicket. And 17 overs gone, 149 for 7. And Akshat Reddy will be bowling the 18th over. So 3 more overs to go, 18 legal deliveries. How many more runs will they be able to add? Current run rate is 8.76. The projected score is looking at 175. Anything over 185, 190 is a competitive score in this ground. In this tournament itself, we've seen even 200 was chased. It's all about saving your wicket and pushing the gas pedal on the right time. Mukesh Kumar fielding a deep extra cover. He's struggling a bit. Not sure if he'll be able to bowl his over. Straight down the ground, will be 4. Beating Jayanag. Standing slightly wider to his position. A lot of width on offer. And the wrist comes into play. Aziz Sufyan. Cuts it. In the gap for 4. Manish Gilada standing at backward point. He's been just a spectator because it was cut so powerfully. There's no fielder in the frame. Brilliant shot. A single boundary so far. So 10 of the over. 10 more to go. Or rather, 2 more deliveries to go. So 1-4, 1-4, 1 so far. Will there be a boundary of the last ball? No, it won't be, because it played straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. 12 of the over. MS Sports 161 runs for the loss of 7 wickets after 18 overs. Slowly they've improved their current run rate to 8.94, close to 9 runs an over. Well, that's in the air and over the infield for 4. Runs continue to flow in the last couple of overs for MS Sports. Well, that was a thick outside edge. Flies over the third man. Doesn't matter whether it comes from the middle of the bat or not. Every run is very valuable at this stage. Comes down the track. Tries to long off for a single. Ashish has been wicketless so far. But he's been a bit expensive. Considered 38 runs in 3.2 overs. And he's been expensive in the last 2.5 overs. Remember, he's the one who bowled the maiden over in the power play. The line was good, but he's not able to generate that extra bounce the way he did from the pavilion end. Now he's bowling from the far end. But excellent comeback after that boundary of the first ball. Last ball of the over. That's up in the air. Jay! And it doesn't carry to him. Eight of the over. 19 gone, 169 for 7. Well, it's taken at long gone. Another partnership which was going well has been broken. The partnership of 34 runs of 23 deliveries. And this time it's the set batter. Of course, both batters were set. It's Vikrant who tried to go over long gone for 6. Could not time it well and finds the fielder. He's gone for 12 of 12 deliveries. And MS Sports lost their 8th wicket for 169 runs in 19.1 overs. So 5 more legal deliveries to be bowled in this innings. And the new batter comes in is Sunil Singh. Mukesh Kumar has been the leading wicket taker of this season. He's got 12 wickets in his first 5 matches, and he added 3 more to his count. Well, swings and misses. Brilliant delivery. So he's got over 15 wickets in 6 matches. Last 3 more deliveries to go. What an over so far. A wicket and 2 dots. Make it 3. No run so far. 169 on board. Connects it this time. In the gap for 4. This is what he has been swinging his bat for, Sunil Singh. Last ball of the innings. Well, did not time it well. He gets only a single. Just 5 runs and a wicket of the last over. Brilliant spell by Mukesh Kumar with 23 runs and 3 wickets. After winning the toss, selecting to bat first, MS Sports managed to get only 174 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. And VINS Cricket Club need 175 to win this match and get into the final. Looking at their batting scorecard, the highest scorer, Mohammad Irfan Ali, 41 of 21. Good contributions from the middle order batters. Aziz Sufyan, 33 of 25. Babar, 28 of 15. And in the bowling, Mukesh Kumar got 3 wickets. Ram Patil got 3 wickets. And Mukesh Gilada got 1 wicket. When they come to bat, VINS Cricket Club need 175 runs. And it's time for the innings break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the chase of this 55 Sports League Season 11 second semi-final between VINS Cricket Club and MS Sports. MS Sports won the toss, elected to bat first. They have put a total of 174 runs, and VINS Cricket Club need 175 runs in their allotted 20 overs. Opening pair is the Gilada brothers. This is the previous encounter between these two. MS Sports had the upper hand in that match. They made 206 runs, and VINS only managed to get 190 runs. As their captain said, they are good at chasing. Let's see how it goes, and here goes the first ball. Younger brother Mukesh Gilada on strike, and Manish at the non-striker's end. Edged and taken. What a start! Well, that's a brilliant piece of fielding. This could be one of the best catches of the tournament. Loknath Naik has been absolutely brilliant. That's an outside edge. Jumps into the air at the right moment. And look at the follow through as well. A big blow for VINS Cricket Club in the very first over. There's a bit of swing on offer, but slightly shorter in length. Loknath was perfectly placed at flying slip position. He makes no mistake. VINS Cricket Club none for one in 2 deliveries. And the wicket-keeper batter Sachin comes into bat. He's got 12,775 runs in 564 matches, averaging close to 30, and the strike rate over 152. Sachin on strike. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Beats the fielder. Even though it was going straight to him, we might say it's a misfield. That's a beautiful looking shot. The full face of the bat. That should have been stopped. Sachin is off the mark with that boundary. Looking at the stats of Kareem, he's got 1,059 wickets in 1,024 matches. Good economy of 6.62. Oh, this is even bigger, even better. Towards the mid wicket, I have to say, wait for the umpire signal. It's a boundary check time. Lot of width on offer. Didn't move his feet much. It was in his arc. He pulls it perfectly. And that goes over the boundary rope. There comes the signal. Excellent comeback by Kareem. He understood if he gives any width to this man, that would be put away. That's the maximum. This gives a much better picture. Well, mix up. They needed a direct hit, but Sachin survives. No call whatsoever from Manish. It was going straight to the fielder. That could be suicidal. He apologizes. He says it was my mistake. Sachin is not happy at all. And even the throw was to the wrong end. I think now they made peace. "11 for 1 after 1 over. Irfan Ali to ball the second over. Well, that goes over the bowler's head. It's a single of the first ball. Sachin, he moves on to 12 from just 5 deliveries. And Manish Gilada will be on strike for the first time. He played 510 matches, got over 11,700 runs, 200 not out. That's his highest score. And the best part was his strike rate. Close to 200. As long as he's there in the middle, this is what he will be doing. Swinging his bat at everything. He is known for giving them good starts. This is very aggressive in the power play. Once he settles, he will be unstoppable. Beaten by that extra bounce. I was talking about the rough patches there. There are some cracks, and if it bounces in that area, it would either bounce a bit more or less. So far we have seen more bounce. Not very well timed, but he timed it enough to get a boundary towards long off. As a calculated risk that he has taken. He knows the fielder is in the 30-yard circle. In fact, he sliced it. It went a lot straighter. Immediately change in the field. Long on is moved to long off. And the other boundary rider is at deep point. Once again tried to play a cross-batted shot, missed it completely. That is the area on the pitch which is unpredictable for the batters. On the pads this time. Should be a leg bye. Yes, it is. So single of the last ball, and Manish will continue to keep the strike. 2 overs gone, 17 for 1. There's no much difference in the current run rate and the required run rate, but the power play is very crucial, especially for the chasing team. If they want to win this game, they need a strong power play. They've already lost 1 wicket. They do not want to lose any more. So far, not much running between the wickets. Well, chance, and it's taken by both hands by Abid Azharuddin. Second wicket down. And it's the most aggressive Manish Gilada. Well, things are not going quite in their way for VINS Cricket Club. It's a simple catch for Abid Azharuddin, and he made no mistake. Second wicket down in the form of Manish Gilada. He's gone for 4 of 6. And Karim gets both the batters out, both the openers. Wicket of the very first ball of the second over. Now Mukesh Kumar comes in. Has got 19,355 runs in 690 innings. They have a lot of batting strength. It goes very deep. Let's look at the replay once again. It was in the slot. But the line was almost a leg stump line. That's where it became very difficult for the batter. Find the gap. He was the only fielder in the 30-yard circle on the onside. Now it's left hand, right hand combination. And misses the line a bit. Karim coming around the wicket to the left hander. The first wide of the innings. In the air, beats mid off and goes for 4. Mukesh Kumar also opens his account with a boundary. similar to Sachin. Beautifully played, beautifully driven straight drive that was. There's always some class when a left-hander drives it. Be it the straight drive or the cover drive. Even when you look at the international cricket, especially from India, Sourav Ganguly, the left-hander, he plays that cover drive very beautifully. And when it comes to right-handers, the great legend, the little master Sachin Tendulkar, I think nobody else plays the straight drive and the cover drive better than him. And in the modern day cricket, there are other shots who became very famous. Full shot by Rohit Sharma and helicopter shot by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. But these drives are always special. Those are safe to play, playing a straight batted, and that's what Mukesh Kumar is doing. After losing a couple of wickets, they need to create a partnership. They need to be careful. Yes, you need that aggression, but that aggression didn't work for them so far. Edged, gone for 4 towards a deep third. You might say he was slightly lucky there. Look at that, there's a flying slip. It goes over his head. Second boundary for Mukesh Kumar. He finishes the over with a dot. Excellent over. 28 for 2 after 3 overs. Well, it was nearly a catch, but the diving effort could not save that boundary by the fielder standing at mid-off. A flighted delivery. He wanted to play towards mid-wicket, ended up playing towards long off. It bounces slightly away from the fielder at mid-off. Close call for Sachin. Another boundary for him. Another close call. Good enough turn generated by Ashish. Missing the off stump. It's all about the shot selection. Yes, you did miss it once. You missed it twice. Still he continues to attempt to play that shot, same shot, targeting the deep mid-wicket area. Very good comeback by Ashish Srivastav. And I really don't understand this concept of power hitting. After losing 2 wickets under 3 overs, it's time to build a partnership. They've got a boundary of the first ball and next 4 deliveries, 4 dots. And here goes the last ball. This one pitched outside the leg stump, and look at the turn it's got. Still he tried to play it across. Brilliant over by Ashish Srivastav. 4 overs completed, 32 for 2. Well, that's massive. Straight over the commentary box. What a connection. Fortunately, no damage done. It is coming straight to the camera, which is at the 2nd floor, but that's gone even higher. So far the best connected shot of this innings. Goes through covers. This is beautiful from Mukesh Kumar. I was talking about the class, and look at the way he made some room for himself. He's not simply swinging his bat at everything. He's watching the ball very closely, picking his areas and dispatching it. 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. No need to run for that. But of course, somebody has to run to get that ball back into the play. This is incredible from Mukesh Kumar. Once again, made some room for himself. That's a full swing of the bat. An excellent follow through as well. He moves on to 23 from just 7 deliveries. All of a sudden, there's a shift in the chase. And the slower ball worked for Kareem. And look at that. The keeper is standing up onto the stumps. He's been fearless. He's coming down the track even though the keeper is standing up onto the stumps. Good comeback by Kareem. Another slower delivery, but he played towards a deep square leg. Another boundary to finish the over. 50 up for VINS Cricket Club after 5 overs for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, VINS Cricket Club, they needed a big over in the power play. They lost for both the openers very quickly in the innings. A lot of responsibility on these 2 batters, and so far they've been doing very well, especially Mukesh Kumar. He's got 27 of 10 deliveries. Big over the previous one, got 18 runs from it. Sachin also contributing well. He is on 17 runs from 12 deliveries. He's an aggressive player. It's just that in the previous over where he got only a boundary, kept on swinging his bat. If he stays, he watches the ball, it would be a different kind of batting altogether. We have to see how he plays in this over. New batter Akshay, new bowler Akshay. And that's 4. In the gap, both mid-off and covers are in the circle. And he played it in the gap perfectly. There's a lot of width on it offer. It was a slower delivery. Had to wait for it. And this time it's a good change of pace. Ball's a quicker one, Akshay. That'll be another 4. This time he played it over the infield. Both boundary riders are on the onside. But once again, he had to clear his front foot to make some room for himself. A couple of bounces over the rope. And this time he's gone. Misses it completely. And he's been clean bowled by Akshay. A much needed wicket for them. And a 33-run partnership is broken of just 19 deliveries. The batters needed patience. He got a couple of boundaries already. Look at that. How much room he made, exposing all his stumps. First he came the front foot, then went on the back foot. He's gone for 25, and the new batter is Ram Patil. Let's look at the replay once again. On the front foot, again moved back, but that one kept low. Look at the gap between the bat and ball, how low it was. There's always a danger when you are exposing your stumps, unless you are sure of the line. You cannot expose your stumps. The basics of cricket. Remember, I was talking about the rough patches in the middle, especially in this thing. And look at the Ram Patil's numbers. Staggering numbers, over 37,000 runs in 1135 matches. He plays steadily. 160 is his career strike rate. Well, that's a big turn. The reason could be the impact is outside. Or the height as well. Well, power play is done. After 6 overs, it's 58 for 3. Well, 58 for 3 after 6 overs. They lost an extra wicket. Well, that's up in the air. Mid-wicket. Takes the catch. Well, 2 big wickets in quick succession. The set batter, the dangerous batter who's been hitting the ball very cleanly, has to walk back. Mukesh Kumar. He is dejected. It comes from the toe end of the bat. Got the elevation but not the distance. And safely held at deep mid wicket by Aziz Sufyan. Mukesh Kumar gone for 27 of 11. And look at the strike rate, 245. That innings was needed, but unfortunately that has to cut short. It's almost like the catching practice for the fielder in the deep. Vikrant Raj could not contribute much with the bat, but with the ball, wicket of the very first delivery he bowls in this chase. What a way to start your bowling. Another dangerous batter comes into the middle, Jai Nag. Sensible start. Jai has got over 25,400 runs in 901 matches, averaging 43. A strike rate of 176 plus. Both these batters have got tons of experience, but what they need here is to use that experience and play sensibly in this match, because they are in trouble. The team has already lost 4 wickets for 59. Still a lot of work to do. Plenty of overs left. Driven nicely to long off for a single, Ram Patil. These middle overs are very crucial. They need to save their wickets. Even if they get a few dot deliveries in the middle, they have the ability to hit big sixes, but they need to have that confidence and get going. And especially it's a left hand right hand combination, so that would be their advantage for VINS Cricket Club. Just 2 runs and a wicket in this over so far. Last ball to go. And he finishes the over with a beautiful boundary towards deep backward square leg, Jai Nag. 7 overs gone, 64 for 4. Sends it straight to deep mid wicket for a single. Irfan Ali is back to bowl his second over. He was economical, considered only 5 runs in his first. Excellent delivery outside the off stump. Pull the length back a bit. Ram Patil opens the face of the bat, wanted to play it between the keeper and the third man. Once again, swings and misses. VINS Cricket Club are slightly ahead in terms of runs compared to the first innings. However, they lost too many wickets. Well. Once again, a cross-batted shot attempt. No contact with the bat, but that goes over the stumps. 8 overs gone, 66 for 4. Both the teams were almost at the similar position after 8 overs. They lost 4 wickets, and that's a massive shot. That's out of the park. I hope everyone is safe on the road out there, because that's gone over that fence. This is what Jainag can bring to the table. Well, there was a car going on. A lot of traffic. Maximum of the first ball of Akshay's over. Slight interruption in the match because the ball is gone. Looking for a replacement. 72 for 4. Well, the ball is back. (72 for 4) in 8.1 overs. Swings again, but not timed well. It's an inside edge. Single for Jainag. Punches to long off for a single. A couple of dots and a single. Now this over being bowled by Vikrant. 8 of the over so far. Last ball to go. Nine overs gone, 74 for 4. $74 for 4 after 9. Pulls it straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Ram Patil is playing a little slow. It's taking his time. He's on 3, in fact 4 of 13 deliveries. But he wouldn't be feeling any pressure at the moment because he knows what he can deliver. He's trying to understand the conditions. He's waiting for the sides to change after 10 overs. Now Akshay bowling the 10th over. Current run rate has come down to 8 and the asking rate has gone up to 9.43. It's an excellent throw from the deep by Abid. Well, that goes miles in the air. Opportunity. And it's been put down. Well, a flighted delivery pitched in the middle stump line. Sweeps it. It goes very high in the air. The fielder runs in from deep mid wicket. Pitched in the leg stump line. Over pitched. It bounces off from his hands. Well, there's a life for Jayanag. They don't want to take any risk. They don't want to lose a wicket under 10 overs. But they managed to keep their wicket. 10 overs gone, 79 for 4. They still need 96 runs in 60 deliveries. And it's time for a short drinks break. 79 for 4. లేకపోతే ఇప్పుడు Well, that's up in the air. And it's taken. Ram Patil is gone. The skipper Irfan takes a simple catch. He targeted the mid wicket and square leg area. Ended up slicing it. They're 5 down for 82. The current run rate has come down drastically, and the asking rate has gone over 10. Ram Patil gone for 7 of 19 deliveries. The slowest form in the recent times for him. And that brings Obed bin Mansour into the middle. Played 901 matches, made 18,922 runs with a career strike rate of 167.69. Good average of close to 32. (82 for 5). More 93 runs needed from 55 deliveries. Last ball of the over. Ashish, a big turner of the ball. And finishes the over with a dot. 11 gone, 82 for 5. More 93 runs needed from 54 deliveries. Well, that's gone all the way for 6. Aziz comes into the attack and he's been greeted with a maximum by Jay. His catch was dropped once, so he's utilizing that opportunity. And look at the speed of the bat and the follow through. Swings again and misses. He could be the crucial man in this chase. Jayanag. Well, it's in the air. And it's taken. What a catch. A brilliant low catch. It's going in the similar way how the first innings went. Wickets continue to fall in quick successions. He played with the turn. Comes from the lower part of the bat. But a brilliant catch by Irfan Ali. Jainag gone for 22 of 13 deliveries. The idea was right. Play it with the turn, but could not time it. And also not in the gap. Troubles continue to mount for VINS Cricket Club. From every possible angle. Losing wickets at one hand. Asking rate is going up on the other end. And also not able to capitalize the middle overs. So nothing is going in VINS Cricket Club's favour at the moment. But both new batters are in the middle. Ubaid bin Mansoor and SRA, the new batter. Both of them have got tons of experience. Haven't opened their accounts. It's a brilliant comeback by Aziz Sufyan. Cuts it in the gap for 4. The two fielders standing very close to each other behind the point region in the 30-yard circle. And he cuts it perfectly in the gap. A boundary to finish the over. "12 overs gone, 92 for 6. More 83 runs needed from 8 overs. Ashish continues his spell. He's been brilliant in his first 2 overs. 7 runs on a wicket. MS Sports are in a commendable position at the moment. Well, that's gone very high and very long as well. Straight over the side screen for a maximum. And the ball is disappeared in that night sky. Brilliant shot by Ubaid. Sweeps this time and gets a single. They needed 1 or 2 big overs from here on before the 15th or 16th to bring that asking rate down, because it is still over 10 at the moment. SRA moves across, tries to sweep, beaten by that extra bounce. Ashish has been phenomenal in turning the ball. That's gone in the air and long enough to clear the rope. Well, both batters have got their maximums in this over. This would definitely help VINS Cricket Club. Look at that, pitched outside the leg stump and turned even outside the off stump. It's taking the middle stump guard and played that shot outside the off stump. Right, and how much he moved across. Sensible. 13 runs of the 13th over. 105 for 6. 70 needed from 42. Aziz continues his spell. The game is perfectly balanced at the moment. VINS Cricket Club has 4 wickets in hand. They know how many runs to make. Well improved. Innovative shot. But not from the middle of the bat. He sees there's no fielder present behind the square on the onside. Plays a scoop shot. He gets a couple of runs, SRA. He's into the double figure mark. 12 from 7. And obeyed 8 of 5. Misfield costed them 4 runs. MS Sports. This is the second boundary. Should have been stopped at the boundary rope. It was turning. Misjudged by the fielder. VINS Cricket Club are happy to receive those 4 runs. Cuts it again, but this time a much controlled shot in the gap. Abid dives to his right in the 30-yard circle, but could not save it. Correction, it's Loknath. Back-to-back boundaries for SRA and VINS Cricket Club. Goes through leg side. No chance for the fielder at deep mid-wicket. A hat-trick of boundaries. The placement is perfect. Only 3 fielders are guarding the entire leg side. Long gone, deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. So there's a huge gap between them. And that needs to be put away quickly. Brilliant piece of fielding by the skipper. A leg bias. "14 overs gone, 121 for 6. Now 54 needed from last 6 overs. "123 for 6 in 14.2. Akshay bowling his third. Three singles of the over so far. They're slowly building a partnership. They've got a couple of big overs, last 2, the 13th and the 14th. Got 16 runs in the previous over. And big appeal, and up goes the finger. Well, when you think the partnership is growing, the bowlers continue to fight back. A 37-run partnership is broken now. And SRA, who's been the aggressor of these two, has to go back. It's plumb in front. SRA gone for 26 of 14 with a strike rate of 185. The help of 4 boundaries and 1 maximum. He has done his part. Still, a lot more needs to be done. $125 for 7. That brings the skipper of this match, Mallesh Nani, into the middle. is such a brilliant cricketer. He's into batting, bowling. Usually is a very good fielder as well, but dropped a catch today. Now he needs to play a captain's innings now. Still 50 runs needed from 31. He played over 1300 matches. He may have been in this kind of situation so many times, but he's gone. The first delivery in this match in a crucial game. Tried to play a sweep shot, misses it completely, and he's been clean bowled. The very first delivery he played. Back-to-back wickets, 125 for 8 in 15 overs. That's a great delivery. Pitched outside the leg stump. Gone under the bats and hits on the top of the leg stump. So look at the turn. Brilliant delivery. He'll be on hat-trick when he bowls the next over. 125 for 8. The new batter is Rahul, with the nickname Present, sir. He is present at the crease at the moment. That's up in the air. Well, the fielder dives, even slides, trying to put his body behind the ball. But that beats him. Boundary of the first ball he plays. Well, that's a rough patch on the ground. Well, he fell down awkwardly. Good thing he's back on his feet. He's leaving the field. Well, this is going to be a nail-biting contest for sure. 2 wickets in hand. He goes big through covers as he cleared the rope. gets a confirmation from the fielder and umpire gives the signal. That's a boundary. Well, that bounced inside the boundary rope. So back-to-back boundaries. Look at the bat speed of Rahul. That should ease some pressure off. 41 needed from 26 now. Go straight. Opportunity at long gone. Abid. He doesn't miss many. This is suicidal by VINS Cricket Club batters. They've already got a couple of boundaries. That is an unnecessary shot. Against a spinner that goes very high in the air. This is the second catch by Abid. VINS Cricket Club 9 down for 134. Rahul of quick innings, 8 runs from 4. And Aziz Sufyan gets his second wicket. And it's the last man walking, Ashish. It's not an impossible target. Not a difficult equation also at the moment. They should be disappointed with their performance, VINS Cricket Club. The way the batters chose their shot selection and throw their wickets out. "16 overs gone, 135 for 9. Now 40 runs needed from last 4 overs. But they only have 1 wicket in hand. Well, it's a hat-trick ball. And that's a hat-trick. And that's all over. It's all over for VINS Cricket Club. And that is ended with a hat-trick by Akshay. What a match this has been. And what a wonderful bowling performance by MS Sports bowlers. They did not let any batter settle. This is a hat-trick ball. Pitched way too away outside the off stump. Hits the top of the middle stump. That's been brilliant. Both the openers are gone in quick succession, and they're all out for 135, only 4 extras. Akshay stands out with 4 wickets in 3.1 overs, 2 wickets for Kareem and 2 wickets for Aziz. The summary: MS Sports won this match by 39 runs and races into the finals.